Hey everyone, welcome back to Auto Reviews 24. Today I'm going to bring you a product which is part of my tech review segment, and the product is for those who are looking for a comprehensive immersive wireless home audio system. Sonos Arc Ultra and the surround sound system what we have today. In this video, I'm going to unbox this product, help you set up and use the Sonos app, and also understand how does this compare with other soundbars in the market likes of Samsung's Q990D, Bose Ultra soundbar, and also Sony's Bravia Theater Quad system. All of them are wireless. They are in the same price bracket. So without further ado, let's deep dive into how the Sonos sound system works. Let's understand first what's going on around the Sonos product itself. Sonos is one of the American brand which is into hi-fi wireless sound system for almost more than a decade now. And the products are very well made and are meant to last for at least 10 to 15 years. I myself is an owner of Sonos from last 10 years. I own the previous generation's play bar, and hence I decided to upgrade myself. It is also crushing all the competitors out there, whether it is Bose, Samsung, or even Sony's Bravia Theater. This product right here is the mastermind which connects to the surround system, and it is the most essential thing which you should have, which directly goes to your TV, and this is the Sonos Arc Ultra. Now you might be wondering what's the difference between the Sonos Arc and Arc Ultra. So stay tuned for that because I will let you know more about that difference later in this video. This is in black color, as you can see here. It also comes in white. This is the matte black finish. Right on my left here is the Sub 4. Again, this is a newly launched product. Both were launched together last year in November, so it's fairly new in Sonos lineup. On my right, you have home theater speakers, which you can also use it as a standalone speakers if you want. Those are Era 100. There are another sets called Era 300, which also are the best in terms of premium immersive sound system. But I have gone with Era 100 for the only single reason is that I wanted to be in a certain budget. So this entire product cost me roughly around 3,000 Canadian dollars. Now you can choose the Era 300s also, which will mind you give you a perfect 9.1.4 Atmos sound system, spatial audio as well. Era 100 here would not give you Atmos from the back channels, but it will also give you Atmos from the front channels, which is through the soundbar. So keep that in mind. If you want a complete surround system with an Atmos feel to it, 360-degree sound, then you should choose the Era 300 and not Era 100. Now let us kind of, unbox this product and see what does it come standard and how do we set it up so that it is easy for all of you guys to do the same when you buy one of those products. So it's time for us to unbox this product. Lovely products here. So right here, there are two clamps on left and right. You just, knock it off and then you are able to open this. Very simple, straightforward. The soundbar is also much lighter than the Sonos Arc, and I see it is slightly wider than the Sonos Arc, and I'm unboxing it. While we unbox this product, how it is differing from the Arc is what I'm talking about. This is the matte black which I have chosen based on my home ambience. You can choose the white as well. This soundbar has 15 speakers compared to 11 in the regular Sonos Arc. The in-house Sonos built sound motion subwoofer, which is one of its kind in terms of technological advancement. It is compact in size, but it is better in terms of bringing that low frequency sound which you need. They've also included this touch bars, and now it comes with its own wall mount, which is very small and concise than the Sonos Arc. So the question you might all have out there that, hey, if I already own a Sonos Arc, I do want to upgrade myself to the Sonos Arc Ultra, but if I don't want to change the wall mount, does it work on the previous Arc? The answer is yes, it does fit completely all right. The only difference is the wall mount bracket will stick little bit outside from left and right side. It will not give you a complete cleaner look, roughly 1 inch wider. Otherwise, everything else is fine. Now, what else comes with this product? HDMI cable, and I believe this HDMI cable is 2.1 standard because this product supports Atmos, and hence it is necessary that you have the latest HDMI standards so that the pass-through sound from the HDMI eARC is easily feasible in this. You have a power cord. So now we are behind the Sonos Arc Ultra Soundbar, and as you see, you have a Bluetooth switch, you have an audio switch which you can on and off for you to interact over the voice. On one side you have this power port which I'm just trying to connect, and on the other side right here you have standard HDMI. One thing I wish they could have done is at least have more options of connections here, at least one more HDMI port and optical. I know they are selling a separate optical to HDMI converter for those who does not have the HDMI ARC or eARC in their TVs. They need to use their optical port and the converter to connect the soundbar. Let's see how this connects with my TV right over here. This is the Sony's Bravia 75-inch TV. It does have an HDMI ARC, does not have HDMI eARC. I will need to eventually upgrade this TV because for me to benefit from the complete 9.1.4 channel and get the True Atmos and DTS or spatial audio fill from the soundbar, I will need an HDMI eARC because HDMI eARC is the new standard with HDMI 2.1 and it gives you more bandwidth for uncompressed audio. So now it's time for the Sonos Sub 4 to be unboxed. Again, simple and easy, just one single stripe. You pull it off. Mind you, this is one of the heaviest product in the Sonos lineup. Use hands on the either side. Is the difference between Sub 3 and Sub 4. Completely matte black look, which is one of my favorite. To be honest, I love black, personal favorite color, and when it is in black matte finish, it really stands out well compared to the shiny glossy black which we are used to. On off power system over here, very unique standard, two woofers facing each other to reduce the distortion and overall vibration levels. Sub 4 is lighter than Sub 3, little bit compact. So we have the Sub 4 here, and I just wanted to quickly show what is underneath this. You have one power plug here and one Ethernet port. That's about it. It does say that this is a subwoofer 4, which is a good branding here. So it's time for the Era 100s now. Now I've taken two of them. Adding this into the system with the Sub and the Arc will create a complete surround sound system which you are looking for. So let's simply unbox this. Again, pretty easy. Now these speakers are also Bluetooth enabled. So unlike Play 1s and S1 or the Sonos One, that means you can stream audio directly from your phone, which is a nice addition. Good looking it is. This is matte black as well. I love black, as I mentioned. It also has touch controls, play, pause, next, and it has got audio assistants, guys. Sonos, Amazon Alexa, or even Google Assistants. You can use anything you want to interact with these products, help you play whatever you want. That's really interesting and the most user-friendly feature you can get. This is all we have unboxed right now. We have two Era 100, one Sub 4, and a Sonos Arc Ultra with HDMI cable and a power cable. So let me set this up with the power, and then we move directly on the Sonos app to set this up and see how easy and breeze it is to set a wireless system like this. So this is how I've just set it up for temporary purpose. Eventually the soundbar will go right below this. Right there are the brackets. Right here is that I want to connect them all together with my Wi-Fi system and then set it up on the Sonos app. So now let's jump directly into the Sonos app and understand how to connect and set this up all together as a surround sound system. Alright, so now it's time for us to use the Sonos app right here in my hand and try to set it up all the Sonos Arc Ultra and its surround system. So this is the initial screen which you will see. Now if you simply hit the speaker or component tab, you have some terms and conditions to accept. Basically this is asking you to log into your Sonos profile. So if you have not created one, I would highly recommend to create one, login. So there you go, I'm already set up. So this is the second screen. Now it says allow Sonos to use Bluetooth. We will say okay, continue. Now it is searching for the products nearby. There you go, it has already searched most of all the products because all of them are powered. If I swipe here, you see the Arc Ultra is searched, the Era 100s are searched with different serial numbers here, which kind of gives you a very clear understanding of what product is your left and which one is your right. Let's try to set the Arc Ultra first. We will just simply add this. Now I'm doing this for the first time along with you guys, so it simplifies the understanding of how easy or difficult it is for us to set this up. Connecting to your Arc Ultra, I can hear the sound coming from the Arc Ultra soundbar, and there you go. Now let's add your Arc Ultra to your Wi-Fi. So as I was mentioning, I've given this Wi-Fi password and I'm hitting connect. This is how it looks. It's green right now, so it's in a setup mode. Now it is white and green combination, so it is trying to connect to the Wi-Fi system. As soon as it is automatically synced with my phone as well as Wi-Fi, it should stay white. Now I am connected with my Wi-Fi and the Arc Ultra. It is prompting me to add to an appropriate room. There are different options here. I will choose media room for now and simply continue. Now they will add this Arc Ultra to the media room. Okay, so now as you see, this was out of the box, so we will need to update the system. All right, so it is asking me to finish my setup. This is how the Sonos app home looks like. The best thing about this app is it has native abilities for you to connect Tidal, Spotify, even Apple Music right into this app, so that you can play lossless, greatest Dolby Atmos based uncompressed audio to your Sonos system. Now I have only added the Sonos Arc soundbar right now. Connecting with the settings button is where you will see that you have a media room where the Arc Ultra soundbar is connected, and you also have an option to add speakers or components here and some other general settings and everything to update your software. One interesting benefit with this Arc Ultra is now you can use the Sonos wireless headphones, connect directly with the Arc Ultra soundbar, and you will be able to listen to all that great music or sound while you are watching Netflix or any action movies without impacting anyone else in your room. It would be completely your private space. That is something which I was looking forward to. Let's simply add speakers. Again, it will search for the other speakers and we'll try to then map it with the Arc Ultra. Here you go. Now you see the sub. We'll simply add it. Now it says find the highlighted area on your product. I'm going to go next to the subwoofer and do as it is recommended to connect this subwoofer. As soon as the subwoofer was added to my Sonos app, it is asking me to connect it with a product in your system. I believe this is the step where we will try to connect it with Ultra. There you go. And it says adding sub 4. This may take a moment. As you see the picturization right now, we have reached a phase where we are trying to connect sub 4 with Arc Ultra soundbar. After this we will try to add the Era 100. It has been successfully added with the Arc Ultra. Now we are simply saying done. As you see, if you go to the media room, two products, Arc Ultra and Sub 4. Now you do not have the Era 100s here, so you will simply go back and go to add speakers, other Sonos available in the area. We will simply say add. Now I will need to bring the phone next to the Era 100 if possible, if this doesn't connect. So there you go, it is connected successfully. Now it is connecting to the Wi-Fi system. I have noted down the serial number of this Era 100 and I'm going to add it to my right channel as we speak. Before that we will wait for it to connect to the Wi-Fi. It was successfully connected and then it is asking me for which room, obviously media room, where we have another two products. So the software is now up to date and it is asking me, would you like to do a TruePlay? I would say not right now. And now the Era 100 is also part of the media room. So now I'm adding another Era 100 with the serial number 141. Again, we simply follow the same process as what we did for the right channel Era 100, and then we will try to blend all of them as one surround sound system. We are going to add this Era 100 which appears in media room 2 under the media room where we have Arc Ultra to create the surround sound. So here you see the option of setup as surround. We are just simply going to connect that, and now it says Bluetooth and line in will be unavailable on your Era 100s. Now because right now we are using it as a surround speaker and not stand alone, which is a fair ask, make sure that this is your left channel or right channel. So this was my right channel speaker which was making sound or chime, so I've just selected that. Now adding surrounds, this may take a moment. So that's done. It automatically took the other Era 1 as the left channel, which was smart. Just simply done, and you see the True Media Room with TruePlay is available for you to set it up as a TruePlay. And when you go to the media room, you have now Era 100 as well as Arc and Sub, now you would be able to enjoy a true surround sound system with this new Sonos Arc Ultra. Alright, so that's about it from my side. As you see, we were able to set up all the surround sound with the Ultra Arc with subwoofer 4 and Era 100. Now, if you have any other questions or issues setting up yours, please comment below in this video and I can certainly reply you and help you with it. Hey, please don't forget to like and subscribe my video so that I can bring more such tech reviews alongside my car reviews for you guys. See you all in the next one.